The central argument of the next book, the Capitalism book, is that we think in stories, and there have been two stories about business or capitalism that are a couple hundred years old. One of them, which is thousands of years old, is that rich people got rich by taking things from poor people. Life is a zero-sum game. If this merchant has a big house and a lot of gold, he took it from other people. So that's the story that capitalism is exploitation. That's very old. The other story is capitalism is liberation. Almost everybody was poor forever, going back in time. And then beginning in England and Holland, you begin to get this great enrichment. It's not just for the nobles, you do get rising living standards. And so this narrative is that capitalism is liberation. I chose the title, 3 Stories About Capitalism, knowing exactly what the first 2 stories were and taking it on faith that by the time I finish writing the book, I'll come up with a 3rd story. And the central idea that I've been playing with is that any good society must create a system that has dynamism and decency. You need to have an understanding that if you just go with one story, you're just going to get one of these outcomes and you're going to really suffer on the other. So I'm hopeful that as a professor, as a writer, as a social scientist, I can put out a vocabulary so that people can do a better job of like saying, well, okay, yeah, we need both. How do we get both? That's the first step.